This is my setup. Hello you guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys exactly how I look for trades. So this is the morning right now and this is my screen. I was already on the charts a little bit, but this is generally what I'm working with. And I want to show you guys how to approach the screen every time you come on. A lot of people are looking for the wrong things. So let's get started. Now, before I start, I highly recommend getting the Smart Money Risk Management Checklist. This checklist is going to make sure you're doing everything in the correct order every single time when it comes to coming on the chart. So I highly recommend going to the link in bio and getting that. You have to scroll left to work with today's structure, right? We shouldn't have to be in March to find a trade today. So as you see, this is the current structure. It was up structure. We didn't really create that new high. And notice that I'm using all-time lows and all-time highs. I'm not marking up this little bit in here to understand overall structure. So at this point, it is up structure and we are looking to push up from this low. This high didn't beat anything. That's why we're still stuck over here. And this low didn't beat this low. So we are still up structure. Now, with that being said, it is possible that right here we do have some down structure. But as you see, again, it's hard, but it takes time. This is current price. So if current price chooses to distribute here, which is counter trend, and mind you, we'll be waiting for distribution. So it doesn't really matter overall structure. But you also want to work with unhealthy price action. So the likelihood that price is going to come here or here is very likely. So you either want to buy up to distro or you want to re-distro to accumulate. Like, there's only two options, you guys, and all you have to do is really play both sides and print what you see. Now, so I had an alert for this POI and this POI, and then when we come into it here, current price action, I see, oh, sorry, it's actually on the 15. Now, this is a little bit consolidation, so my probability is really low here, but I'm just showing you guys literally what I do. We have a 50% order block, and then we have this imbalance that does show where it was on another time frame or here. And then on another time frame, this line is an order block. So there we go. There's the order block. So we do have reason to believe that price will come here and here. Now, if it's rejecting, it should push low. It doesn't have to reject, but we're going to chase what we see. Now, another thing is this actually might be a distribution alone. So the only thing is we don't really have our previous point of interest here. So as you guys see, there's lots of reasons why I can kind of consider this a low probability, but it could become a high probability later. So I'm going to mark it up. So using the Smart Money Playbook, you guys, if you don't know how to mark up schematics, I highly recommend getting that. I'm going to drop it a little bit lower. A lot of people just mark up highs and lows and whatever labels they want to, you guys. You guys can't really do that. It has to be in a certain order, has to follow certain rules. So one of the rules is that it should come back in trading range at least 50%. So if you don't know how to mark up your trading range properly, it's just going to mess up everything. So UTAD, UT, BC. Also, I notice a lot of people labeling a lot of things BCs that aren't BCs. And MSALs that aren't MSALs. So if you guys want the definitions, again, highly recommend the Smart Money Playbook. So you can do bodies or wicks. It just depends on what the market has to offer. You know, with all the data that I've been doing this, it does both. There's no better option. It just depends on what's available. You guys have to remember time frames. Time frames is not new data. It's just a different set of data. I don't need the bottom trading range. Price does come back between here and here, 50%. Let me see the top trading range, see if I'm going to use it for an entry. I don't think I will, but I will change time frames and double check. So let's bring it up and see how it looks. Okay, so if we can get an entry with the BC, which is this order block. So now we have trading range alignment, which again is a confirmation that you can learn in the confirmation checklist in the Smart Money Risk Management course. Now, so this body is the same entry as the order block. That's what trading range alignment is. Now that is confirmation, doesn't have to be there, but now I just took my low probability trade to a higher probability. Now, there's many times, by the way, where I've seen this setup and then this random OB, and like as much as it's up here alone, it does sell here, but there's nothing you can do to just prioritize that. You want to prioritize what would come first, which would be here. So to be honest, if I do choose to sell here, And I'm still going to give myself the imbalance fill because, again, you don't know, you can't really choose what you want to happen. You just can work with the data that's there. I would sell here just because of experience. So we have a 3 pip. We are on a lower time frame. And I would work with this as a take profit for now if I can. Give me an 8.5 minimum. It's giving me a 7. So I'll take it to here. So remember, the goal is to sell down here, but you don't just get to drag your take profit tool or as long as you want. Like, you need to actually work with the data that's there. So this is my equal low without passing through candles. If you don't know what that means, you guys can learn. And my stop loss, you guys, please comment videos you want to see. I haven't been uploading just because I mean, I do this every day. It seems repetitive, and I have a lot of lessons, and I have literally 1,000 videos in Smart Money Academy. So if you want longer, more detailed videos that aren't like live trading, that break down ARs only, tests only, all that stuff, then that's in the course. But this is my setup. Now, I'm not going to set the limit right now. Because I want to come back and analyze and use my 22 confirmations, right? It teaches you how to get your lot size, why you should use what lot size and why. So I'm going to say set limit to give myself time. Might go to the gym. Again, you don't want to rush. You don't want to just mark up, and set your limit. So I don't even recommend doing your structure or anything on the same day. Structures are for Sunday. Structures are for in the morning. Because obviously every day structure changes. By the way, you don't do structure on Sunday and then keep the same structure till Friday. You work with price action always. Let's look at this from a higher time frame, just for the fun of it. Okay, so again, for this distribution, we do have this little fill, which could be make sense why we could distribute here. Now you need to retrace. Don't come all the way down here until you go up and retrace. Now, I'm going to remove this right here since I'm going to set a limit. So if this is going to activate up here, it's going to be after I already figure everything out. Set everything to scale. If you join Smart Money Academy, you know that everything has to be to scale, because if we're building a house with a blueprint, everything has to be to precise measurements, including this entry that we're not using right now. Okay, so you guys, that is my setup. I will let you know how it goes. Actually, I'm just going to edit this and throw this up on the internet. So if you guys comment, then I'll respond how it went. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.